Hello, my friends. It's Nancy Bastine, and today I'm going to make some Rosette snowflakes. And this is the die that I'm using. It's the Tim Holtz Alterations die. And when you cut these out, it cuts two different ones out. So you have that one and that one. So, and then with my cutting out yesterday, I tried to do this video yesterday and I deleted it all because it was just so jumble-bumbled. You have to cut 4 of these centers out. Now I found this little one was too small. So I cut, for each one of these you have to have 2 for each one. So you have to cut 4. So I cut 4 of each of the big ones. And so I found my Christmas paper from years ago when I was making cards. And decided I'd make some little Rosette snowflakes to go on cards or embellishments or whatever you want to do with them. So this is how they look. That's with the small one. This one I tried to, you can't see it, but I tried to punch out a little snowflake I had. I mean, it worked, but it was just a little too small. So I went back and had to cut out all these little pieces to go on here. Okay? So let's get started. So what you're going to need is some paper, your die, a hot glue gun, and some glue. I'm using Aleene's tacky glue, and some patience. You need patience. So what I have figured out is when you fold these up, one end needs to go down, and when you end up one needs to be folded up, okay? So that when you fold them around, they'll interlock with each other. So let's get to folding here. I do like them. They do come out cute. I have never used this die before, and I think I've had it for when it first came out. I don't know. I steered away from it. I opened it brand new yesterday. I was searching through my dies to see what I could do for Christmas. I thought I had some snowflake dies in there, but I didn't. So this one's going to go up. And that little corner piece should have been taken off, I think. That should have been tore off. I'll just help that along. Okay, so now you have something that looks like this. So now you're going to bring it around and you're going to glue the 2 ends together. If I can get this right. You don't need much glue. That's probably too much. Just enough to stick them together. And just hold it together for a few minutes. Let me get a baby wipe. Oh, and also these little holes, I had to poke out all those little holes, so I did that previous to the video, so I wouldn't take up your time. And I cut these. Okay, so now you have your little snowflake, okay? So now what you're going to do is you're going to turn it upside down and you're going to try to lay it all down like that. Okay? Hopefully they all go together. Some of them will go really good, some of them don't. That one wants to go that way, okay? Now this needs to go in, and I don't know. I know I'm gluing that together correctly. I don't know why it doesn't want to go in. Alright, here we go. We did it. We smushed them down. Now we're going to hold it like that. You have to hold it. And you have to be magic. And you have to get one of your little things, your things to hold it. And I'm going to, because it's white on that side, I'm going to put the glue down here. On there. And try to hold it together. Get this up. Stick it on as best you can. Just like so. So now you want to put one on this side. I'm just going to put the glue down in the little hole. And stick this one on. And there you have your little snowflake rosette embellishment. Now you can either put this on a card, on an envelope that you're not going to mail out, that you might on a present, or you can hang them up with some string through the holes. Be careful, don't put too much pressure on the holes to tear them out. And there you have it. Cute, huh? Quick little embellishment there. So let's do another one. Let's do the present. I like this. So I'm going to make sure one goes down and the next on the other end. Now let's see, we did this one. Let's do the pointed one, because we did that design on this one. So let's do the pointy one. This doesn't have a back side either. Some of my paper has two sides. And you just have to have patience, like I said, but this is an easier way because now that went wrong because I think it'll work. So we're going to put a little bit of glue. Glue those in. Hold them for just a few seconds, let it dry. And then turn it upside down. And squish it down like that. Get it all together. Well, see, I think this is wrong, because one of them needs to go up and one of them needs to go down. So let's refold this again. So let's start with this one down and go the opposite directions with these. Now, because these are perforated with the dye, you don't want to fool with them too much because they will mess up on you and come apart. See where they're perforated, where you fold them? So anyway, if you fool with them too much, they'll come apart. It was glue on that still. Okay, let's do this again. You want to glue it right to that perforation, don't go over it. See what happens? And you fool with it too much. I just don't know if I'm going to get this one to work. Some of them work really good, and some of them I struggle with. And this one seems to be the one I'm struggling with. And see, it pulled apart where that I played with that glue too much. So that one's a goner. So let's do the purple one. And I think sometimes if your paper is a little bit stiffer, it might work better. This is cardstock, so okay, I'm going to go one up, and hopefully this works out. I seem to be having more trouble with these pointy ones than I do the rounded edges. Okay. I'm going to squeeze that really hard. Put some glue on it. Just a titch. Just a titch. Just to hold it together. Okay. See if we can get it to smush down. Come on, little guy. There we go. See, it's really tricky. Really, really tricky. You almost have to have a third hand. You want to squish it in there. I didn't get that one quite in the center, but that's okay. So now we have one that looks like that. Put a little bit of, and I have a little bitty, I think I have a little one. I do. I'm going to put that on the front. See? It does make a difference. So I should have cut out 2 of the little ones and 2 of the big ones. Because the little one does look better on the front. Oh well. I'm not going to go back now and cut any more. But there you have it. You have your little rosette. Isn't it cute? Focus. Can you focus? Can you see that camera? There we go. Anyway, there you go. There's that one. See the difference between the smaller and the bigger? Now that one has a small one on that end. That one has the little ones I cut out. Let me go get my punch, and I'll punch some out. Be back in a minute. Okay, I got 3 punches here. I got the snowflake, a 1/2 inch round, and I got a little one that looks like a flower. And I'm going to punch each one of these, and we'll use some of those on our... Now, for this one, I think I'll punch out the pink for the center. And I'm going to do just the little flower. And I'll see how that looks on it. And let's see, I'll do the circle in this one and see how that looks. Then I already know how the snowflake looks, but I'll do it again. And we'll see which works the best, and then I'll probably punch out the little ones because I seem to think they work the best. Let me get some of this one. See, I'm going to do a circle circle, and a flower one of this one. The flower almost looks like a snowflake. Alright, let's do this one. So we're going to go down on this side with this end and up on the opposite end. There's one of those. Oh, I got it. Oops. One of the little holes wasn't poked out. And up with that side. So we're down and up. And squeeze it really tight. Okay, I'm going to use that one and one on the back of the bigger ones. So this one's the front, and this one's going to be the back. So I'm going to glue this together. Just a little titch of glue. Not glue. Oh, that was too much. Too much glue. And it got in a crack. And hold that just a little bit. Okay, so now we're going to squish it down. Come on. Don't like it when you do that. Okay. So what I'm going to try and do with this one, I'm going to try and hold it, I'm going to try and put my glue in the middle. Without burning myself. Try to hold it together for a few seconds. And it doesn't work. Like I said, you got to have patience with this. Kind of hold that together on the front side. Let's see what the little flower looks like on it. I really don't want to run all these through my Big Shot again. And that doesn't look too bad. Kind of cute. But it probably would look better with a snowflake on it. Let me cut a snowflake out and put it on top. I'm just over here off camera a little bit. So I'm gonna just put a little bit of the glue. And you can put a bead or something. Oh, that looks pretty good. Except for the glue came up. So that looks pretty good. Come on, camera, focus. Please. There you go. So if you wanted to dress them up, you could put a little bead. I mean, you could do all kinds of things with these. You could put beads on them, on the centers, and make them look all pretty. But they get really stiff and hard once you put that glue in there. All right, let's do a, let's do this one. Let's do this one. And we'll do that on the back, and we'll do a dot on the front. Because this is the script paper. Okay, we're going to down, and then hopefully the other side comes up. Which it did. I got a little, just one little thing that didn't come out of the little hole. I squeeze it real tight. Get my accordion here going. My glue. You need to lay my glue down. Then I wouldn't get so much on here. Okay. They're getting better going together. So I'm going to put the big one on the back. And I'm going to do it my way. By trying to hold this together. Getting this on there. Okay, so I got that on the back, and we're going to put that on the front, which I think the circle looks just fine. Yep, I like the circle. I like the circle the best. So there you go. So we did one with this, one with the circle. Well, I like the circle the best. This one looks kind of messy now. I like the circle. Maybe if I'd have done that snowflake in white, it would have looked better on there. So there you go. So hopefully you'll go out and make some little snowflake rosettes for your packages, and you can have all kinds of fun. And I don't know why it does that. Take autofocus off so it won't do a heartbeat for you. So there you go. I'll push you in a little closer so you can see how they look. So go have some fun and make some little snowflakes. And when my other dies come in the mail, I will be back to show you some other things we're going to make for Christmas, because it's getting to be Christmas. I'm not doing the Vlogmas. I don't think I could do 31 days of vlogging, or 25 days. I don't know how it goes, but I'm not doing it. I thought I'd try it this year, but because I got comfortable with being in front of the camera, but I don't think so. That's too many days of vlogging. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.